is complete. Fuel caps are secure. Chocks are out. Tow bar is stowed. Parking brake is set. Baggage door is closed. iPad is secure. Headphones are set up. Tax recorded. Master's
wow,
on.
you cannot hear anything.
Switches are off. Compass is slaved. Gears down. Lights are off. ELT is armed. Circuit breakers are checked and good. Cowl flaps are open. Ram air is closed. Cabin heat is off. All sources off. Flap switch is centered. Fuel selectors on the forward tank. Alright, so that is the emergency exit. I'll show you how to close it in a second. The fire extinguisher is back here under the seat. There's 2 latches. There's a second emergency exit in the back of the plane, the luggage door, which you can open from the inside. You have to crawl over all the seats. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm just going to hold on for the steering wheel here.
GoPros are recording. Gently close the door. You don't have to slam it. Just pull it snug. Oh, you don't have to slam it at all. Hold the handle and push this forward all the way. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. That's locked. Clear, prop.
Alright, so this microphone you have to put like right next to your lips. So you can put your headset on over your ears. Yep.
This, Matt?
Yep, that's right. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't happen to notice how many gallons the guy put in the plane, did you? Alright, I'm just going to guess 20. There's probably more than that, but better to be on the safe side. Alright, it says we have 46 gallons. That's pretty close. We have 4 gallons more than that. There's a motion sickness bag down here, in case you get sick. Half to the left, half down. That's good. Good. Test out the autopilot. Wow. Oh. My glasses break the seal on these headphones and they get really noisy. Put some air on. You can open this for a little air too. That's going to beep really loudly for a second. Gotta wait for the oil to warm up.
Is that what this is?
No, that's a carbon monoxide detector.
Oh. This we're looking at?
Juliet. Lebanon town formation, Juliet, 1855 Zulu weather. Wind 010 at 5, visibility is 10. There's a few at 6,000. Temperature 21, dew point 4, altimeter is 29 or 9 or 4. I have VFR arrivals, expect visual approach, landing runway 36, departing runway 7. All aircraft read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Hazardous weather for the New England area available on Hiawassee from flight service. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
So that's the airport information, which is, they update that every hour. And you get it before you take off. These are the radios. So I'm talking on this radio right now. So this is airport information, airport ground control, and then on this radio is airport tower. So I listen on both of those just in case. There's only one controller here, so I don't stomp over him talking on the other channel. This is a transponder. It tells the air traffic control who we are and what we're doing. It also feeds information to this guy here. I should check to make sure that it's happening. So right now, no towers. That's because we're on the ground and there's no local data. The FAA broadcasts data from cell towers around the country. So once we're up in the air, we'll start to see stuff. It shows me the weather, it shows me other aircraft, gives me warnings about restricted airspace and stuff like that. That's temporary restrictions. This is awesome. This is my basic navigator. So I actually have Destiny punched in here. So we can go direct there. That's our little flight if we wanted to go over Destiny.
Oh.
I think we should. Wow, look at that camera vibrating. Damn. That's going to be obnoxious. So the oil temp is up to about 120, which is good enough for now. We'll take that. Lebanon ground, Mooney 5701 Juliet on the executive ramp with Juliet ready for taxi. We're going to depart to the south, VFR 01 Juliet.
5701 Juliet, Lebanon ground, runway 36, taxi via Alpha.
36 via Alpha 01 Juliet. I'll switch over to tower frequency now. And the wind is kind of coming down that way, so turn the airplane into the wind. Put the brakes on. Now I'm going to do the engine run up, which is the test of the engine. I was checking the idle. Now I'm going to check the controls, sure that they're good. Okay, got good controls here. Okay, seatbelt's tight. Sure it's tight across your lap. Cabin door is secure. Pilot window, we'll close that. Ram air is closed. Radios are good. Flaps set to takeoff. Trim will set to takeoff. Tower Mooney 5701 Juliet, ready to go, runway 36 at Alpha.
5701 Juliet, Lebanon, taking back taxi runway 36 from Alpha 2, runway 36 clears the takeoff, winds are 020 at 10 on either left or right downwind departure southbound approved. Just let me know what you're going to do.
Okay, we'll do left departure, cleared for takeoff runway 36, 01 Juliet.
01 Juliet, thanks.
No one's on the runway, no one's coming. Lights are on. Any issues, let me know. Check the oil temp. Good. I don't like to take off unless it's 150 degrees, which it looks like it'll get there by the end of the runway. Check the brakes. Instruments are good. Altitude is set.
Ground Sky 639 with India Red to Juliet actually. Red taxi VFR to white plains please.
639 Lebanon ground, what altitude you going at?
Let's do 8,500.
Change the IFR to VFR to 8500. Squawk 7332 if you want to flight following care 639.
7332, 639, thanks.
Yeah, 639, runway 36, taxi BL.
36 by Alpha, 639, thanks.
I think he called himself a Red Sox. The Boston plane. That's Cape Air. Alright, we're going to take off runway 36. Okay, boost pump is on, mixture's in rich, fuel tank is good, ready to go. Engine looks happy, things in the green, full power, and away we go. Airspeed's alive, 50 knots, 60 knots, raise the nose, away she goes. Gear up. Alright, we are 500 feet above the runway at
639, holding short runway 36 Alpha 2, ready.
End of the runway.
639, Lebanon, check
Flaps
back,
coming
check
up.
runway 36 Alpha 2, runway 36, clear for takeoff, proceed on course. The Mooney departure
Sir.
head will be southbound in a left downwind approach.
Roger, keep an eye on him, and back taxi 36, and clear for takeoff, and on course, 639, thanks.
Boost pump off. Alright, we're 1,000 feet above the field. We'll just fly down to Connecticut. All good? Good. So keep your eyes peeled for aircraft. Traffic's on, good. Okay. Tower Mooney 5701 Juliet. We'll be going down the Connecticut on the western side.
01 Juliet, roger that. What altitude?
Probably 3,500. We're 2,200 now. We'll let you know when we clear the Delta.
Appreciate it, Mooney 01 Juliet. Yeah, the twin says that just departure roll there. Probably won't be a factor. He's heading for White Plains, VFR to 8,500.
Okay, thanks. 01 Juliet. So these are the kind of bumps you get on a bumpy day. Okay, boost pumps off, flaps are off. Now flaps are open. Engine is happy. We'll slow it down. So this is putting the plane in high gear, higher gear. A little quieter. Bumps okay? All right, cool. I'm gonna slow it down quite a bit so we don't, the bumps get a lot worse the faster you go. So we'll just slow it down, do a nice slow cruise. Wanna fly it? So if we went up at like
Hold on, ground, Green Field bus
6.
north ramp. Ground field to ground Alpha Bravo 2, cross runway 25. Hold on, ground field, proceeding Alpha Bravo 2, cross runway 25.
Tower Mooney 5701 Juliet, clear of the Delta to the south.
General Juliet, thanks for good exchanges, approved, we'll talk to you later, have a good day.
Talk to you later.
Pier 639, the Mooney's following the Connecticut River southbound, just cleared the area, it should be about 3,500 if you have them on your TCAS there. You can contact Boston Center 134.7, have a good flight.
347, yeah, we have here, he's about 200 feet. We're going to be above him by the time we cross him, 639.
Good, have a good one, we'll talk to you. Field truck, thanks.
So we're going 100 and about 145 miles an hour.
Okay.
Sorry, it's bumpy. But we got all these mountains here.
Oh, the bumpiness doesn't bother me.
Okay. Anything else bother you?
No.
No? Alright, good. Feel like a slow cruise here.
We have to push a talk button to talk
Yeah,
to
the talk
tower.
button's right there. That's the talk button.
That'll talk to the tower?
Well, now I just switched it over to the Springfield radio so we can listen in on them.
And Middlebury traffic, jumper 11, expect parachute jumping within the next 10 minutes at Middlebury.
So we're going to fly right over the airport there. So this is going to be a little more turbulent than anywhere else because of the mountain.
Inwards, traffic experimental 9 Bravo Romeo in left.
There's the Springfield Airport. See the runway?
Oh, yeah.
That's not too far from Destiny.
Traffic Aero 3768 Tango on a downwind for runway 03.
Alright, I'm just going to lean the engine out. Getting 22 miles a gallon. Better than my truck.
Southbridge traffic, Fury 86 is clear to the south, last call.
And we got a pretty good tailwind.
Base to final, touch and go, Springfield.
Okay, there's a plane at Springfield. Alright, we will we'll avoid going over Springfield.
Fire.
Yeah, somebody's burning. Alright, we're halfway to Destiny. there's the Claremont Airport.
Bravo Romeo, turning left base, 01 Orange.
Oh, so you can land practically in?
Yeah, there's a lot of airports. And then basically all the way down to Connecticut, there's fields that you can land in if you had to.
Yeah, it's traffic experimental 9 Bravo Romeo, final 01 Orange, full stop.
So this is a totally manual engine. This is the mixture control. So, you know, unlike a car, I gotta mess with that constantly to make the engine happy. So that's the exhaust temperature right now. That's the exhaust pipe's 1500 degrees.
Oh, okay. What's the 290?
That's how hot the cylinder is.
Is there a threshold for?
About 400 is the threshold. You might see an airplane over there at Springfield, somewhere. Yeah, I see it. Circling around the end of the runway there.
Traffic, later Bravo 9ers overhead 3,000 feet. Be working my way down to an downwind runway 23, Springfield.
3,000.
Orange Springfield traffic, Grumman Cheetah 9995 uniform is downwind runway 23, Springfield traffic.
Oh, they're busy there. So there's a glider somewhere, and there's a
Cheetah, Bravo 9
small plane somewhere.
Alright.
I don't see the glider. Yeah, I do see the glider.
There for a little while.
Yeah,
way over there.
I can hang out here as long as I want.
Not a bad day.
Oh, there's another one up there.
It's a great day.
Wow, there's a lot of gliders. Whoa. Bumpy ass.
Go traffic, Sierra 507 Robuski, about a
Put some flaps down.
A wide crosswind.
And slow down a little bit.
Traffic 376, downwind runway 03.
60 Zulu, turning final 02 Southbridge.
There's the clearing.
Oh, wow.
There's the tent. The kitchen. I don't know if you can see anyone out there.
Maryland traffic, Saratoga midfield left downwind runway 01 Rutland.
I don't see anyone waving, do you?
No, I don't see.
Are there any cars there? There are some cars there, yeah.
Yeah.
And Dean Memorial area, this is Cap 2860.
Grumman Cheetah 9995 uniform is downwind runway.
Yeah, there's 3 cars.
Yep.
Springfield traffic.
I'll be flying a grid, north-south direction, moving in an easterly direction.
Orange traffic, helicopter 270. Hotel mine will be operating southwest at 1000 and above.
shoot a picture of this.
That was the only thing I didn't like.
What's that?
Yeah,
Banking.
Jerry's in it.
Oh, okay, we won't bank like that.
Otherwise, I was fine.
All right, cool.
We have you inside.
Exciting. Wind farm over there on the right.
A what farm?
Windmill.
Oh, yeah.
Feedback, all runway hold short instructions, and runway assignment. Flight watch, 4 flight service. 5 initial contact information. Kilo.
Information Kilo.
Okay, target is 01953 weather, wind 030 at 11, gust 17, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature 21, dew point 4, altimeter 29 or 9 or 5. IFR arrivals, expect visual approach, landing runway 36, departing runway 36. All aircraft feedback, all runway hold short instructions and runway assignments. Hazardous weather information, permanent wing areas available on Highwatch, flight watch, 4 flight service. 5 initial contact information. Kilo.
Military traffic, jumper 11, jumpers all the way.
Lebanon Tower, Mooney 5701 Juliet, 18 miles to the south over the Connecticut with Kilo full stop.
5701 Juliet, Lebanon Tower, make straight in runway 36 and report to be in the microwave.
Okay, report the microwave, straight in 3601 Juliet. OBS 36. So what that tells me is where the runway is.
Oh.
So the runway is over there. We'll just keep flying down the Connecticut because it's pretty.
What's this town on my right?
Claremont.
Oh.
I believe. Yeah, Claremont. Oh, that's interesting.
Wow.
Huh. So I'm just gonna start descending. The problem with descending is that your speed builds up, right? So you gotta kind of manage your speed.
Is that with the flaps or with the engine?
Well, usually it's kind of both. Like, I can't put the flaps in right now. I could put the gear down. Yeah, we're just not descending fast enough. So what I'll do is I'll put the gear down. Gears down. Gears down. That'll slow us down. And we can do our descent at a leisurely rate. See the runway over there? We're still 12 miles out, but so we're descending 500 feet a minute. And there's a page on here where I can actually 1600, 2 miles. Sure, why not? Turn off the OBS. 659 feet a minute will get me there 2 miles before the runway. So 500 feet a minute is probably a good descent rate. This is kind of a cool thing. This shows me, this blue line here, that cyan line, shows me how far I can glide.
Okay.
So if I had to, I could glide over to those fields.
Oh.
It would be a better option than going to the airport. I couldn't make the airport from here, but I could make that.
The airport's straight ahead of us.
Yeah. So the OBS line here is showing me the line of the runway. So that's an extended line of the runway.
Okay.
So if you're ever confused about where the airport is or something, you can put that in and zoom way out, and then you can figure out, oh, okay, now I know where we are. We're at 4,000 feet. And at some point, we'll actually see some lights appear at the end of the runway. And those tell us whether we're high or low for a standard landing. So I usually come in high, but it's interesting to see where you are. There's that tower down there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll put the nose down for a second. See that red and white tower?
Oh, yeah.
That's the microwave tower that he mentioned to me.
Okay. That's when we have to check in?
Yeah. So when you're coming in for a landing, what you do, so basically the pitch of the airplane determines its speed.
Okay.
And I mean, you can always put the nose down, but then you start going faster, or you can put the nose up, or you start going slower. So what you do is your power is what controls the descent rate of the aircraft. So see how there's 4 whites at the end of the runway on the left side? There's 4 white lights.
Yeah.
If there's 2 red and 2 white, that means you're on a 3-degree intercept to the runway. Lebanon Tower, Mooney 5701 Juliet, microwave for 36.
01 Juliet, runway 36, clear to land, wind 020 at 12, gust 15.
Clear to land, runway 3601 Juliet. So I don't mind coming in a little high on this approach because there's so many hills and stuff. And with the gear down, there's not a problem to slow down. In this plane, it can be a problem to slow down if you don't have the gear down, because it just is very, it's a very fast, slippery plane.
Yeah, it seems to glide well.
It does glide better than most aircraft. Alright, we'll go mixture in, propeller in. Flaps full. I didn't have any flaps in. The flaps allow us to slow down even more because they increase the lift of the wing. And they induce extra drag as well. Oh. And in this plane, when you put the flaps down, they point the nose down, so you gotta bring the nose up at the same time. And the way you know where you're going to land is that spot, if something stays in the same spot on the windshield, that's where you're going. If it starts to climb up or go down, then the spot has shifted and you need to adjust a little bit. Alright, gas, undercarriage, mixtures in, propellers in, seatbelts are tight. See how the runway's sort of creeping down the windshield now? A little hard to see, but this is a very squirrely, windy airport. All these hills cause drops. All right, gas.
Good afternoon, Lebanon Tower, Command T90285 Papa is about 7 to the southwest for landing with Kilo.
Command T90285 Papa, Lebanon Tower, are you set up for the left base or the straight in?
Standby. 85 Papa, we're best set up for the left base.
J5 Papa, enter the left base, runway 36 in, no other traffic at this time, just call me, turn to final.
85 Papa, we'll call final, 36, thanks.
Very smooth.
Zero 1 Juliet, turn left, Alpha 2, and remain this frequency, taxi through.
Alpha 2, stay this frequency. Thanks a lot. 01 Juliet. Just pump off. They're out. Laps coming up. Strobes off. Nav's off. Now leave the nav on.